Nobody seems to have a problem with making beats, but when it comes to chords, sometimes that is where the problem starts. How to program killer techno chords that work. That is today's video. Let's go do it right now. Go and check it out. The Analog Kitchen channel now has memberships. You can not only subscribe and share and like most of you have been doing, you can now also become a member. Hey, what's up? I'm Analog Kitchen and thank you for checking out yet another video. If this is your first time here, don't hesitate to click subscribe. Hit that notification bell because you'll be kept in the loop whenever I upload a new video. You won't miss out on anything. It'll be cool. Be sure to hang out to the end of this video. I will divulge what's happening on patreon.com/analogkitchen, where I'm doing a few projects and I will tell you who are my new patrons. Links to the equipment is noted in the fold below, so hang around, stick around, it will be interesting. What is the relation between jazz and techno, you might wonder? Very cool question. I'm glad you asked. Chords might invoke a little bit of panic with a lot of people because, I mean, a lot of people know how to make beats, but not a lot of people know how to play chords. And I know you don't need to be like a virtuoso on the piano to just make it work, because there's simple tricks that you can do to make your sound convincing, and that's what you want. The first artist that comes to mind is Robert Hood, because not only does he know how to produce killer chords with a killer sound, he also plays them in a rhythmical way so that the track is instantly moving. And the trick with having a good chord is that you won't need much else. That's what I really love. A good techno track to me is a track where you have this one sound that's dominant throughout the whole track, and it doesn't really bore you, it just keeps getting crazier and crazier. Now, most of those chords are jazz chords, and the jazz chord is a little bit richer than the normal triad. The triad chord is like with the 1, 2, 3 notes. Once you got that down and you know which notes to play, adding a fourth note in a specific spot is going to just give you that richness that lifts the chord up a little bit. And then your ground note, your root note, would be the one where you pinpoint your bass line at. So once you know how to play that chord, you also know how to structure your bass line, and things will not be out of key. Can I sort it out for you? I think I can. Now, the better you get at it, the better your track is going to sound. You know, it's a cliche, but the more you know about this stuff, the better you will become. So if you can pick up a book on chords or anything, I will always suggest you do that. But for now, let's get cracking. You want to make some techno chords? Let's head over to the live set and let's see if I can just set something up. And I'll show you on how I create my chords. All right, party people, so hallelujah, I'm here. Okay, now I've got my trusty Alpha Juno 2 in the house because this thing doesn't really need too much of sound design to be techno. If you ever come across a synthesizer like this, try it. You should always see if you can get this thing to just, anyway. Okay, so the 909 is here. I've got my old school sounds there. I've got the setup here, which I don't really want to get into what is what, but the MPC is the bleeding heart of the operation. As we go, I'll tell you more on what is happening. Now, I've got a beat that does this. Nice, so pretty standard stuff. When it comes to chords, I was telling you, now basically if you go for a C major chord, which is like, if you see those two, there's like 2 black notes and 3 black notes. If you look for the 2 black notes, they're all the same, like the here, 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 there you go. So from here to here, that's an octave, as you can hear. Now let's lower this. When basic chords, if I play a C major triad chord, that's basically it. So it's like, this is your root note, the C, right here. Then 3 up would be this one. But in order to play something more dramatic, I will play a minor chord, which means like this note is going to be this note. So instead of the, I will play, right? Now this is a C minor triad chord, basic stuff, nothing really too complicated. When it becomes jazzy, you'll add another 3 note up from your highest note. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, so. Which is all cool, but in order for you to make it work and not hit those black notes as things become confusing sometimes, is if you go from a C to a A. So if you got those 2 notes and the one next to it, you'll go down 3 notes, and then now it's all white notes. And this is where the magic of the techno chord happens. This is just a simple stuff. You can just hold your hand here, go 2 down, 1 up, 2 down. There you got a progression already that works. Now, if you want to add extra notes to it to make it a little bit more special, you'll. So this and that's going to be your chord. Very bright. Let's filter it out. This is something that is basically how I think that you can get chords to work easily. So when you got this chord, minor, then it's like this. With this note that's barely working, you'll go here. A minor. So this one, this one, this one, and this one. Let's lengthen the notes a little bit. Lengthen them. Now let's see how this works in the grand scheme of things if I'll play it over my beat. Let's lower all the synths that I'm not using. All of them. Let's record that, see if we can record it. Put over it up on here, let's see where we are. That, okay, filter it down. Nice one. I'm liking this. Now what I will do is I will edit this here because I see that the first 2 notes have not been recorded well, so I'm going to just like delete that whole segment here. Delete that segment like so. Select this segment because I only need that note, and I will just like the first bar that wasn't playing, I'll go in, I'll nudge it, I'll go out of here. And then when I go to my page, I will just, instead of 16 beats, I'll go to 4 beats. So what you can see now is that it's only going to play this 1 bar and repeat this whole bar. So there we go. Okay, that's all that I need in order for chords to work for techno, basically. Now I just tweak the sound. I've got the Alpha Juno 2 connected to the space echo right here. So if I'm going to like add in a rhythm for the delay, I will go, 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 go. Nice, there you go. Play with the filter here. Add the 909. And now you see that that's what I mean. This chord is now rich enough to stand out on its own. the length. Take out the kick. Change the pattern here, and with the kick. Now this is what I like, because I don't want to be overthinking the whole situation, you know what I mean? Let's stop it for a second. This is one way of doing it. Now the fun part about this, once you have these those notes programmed, you can now transpose them within, say, if you just want to have a progression, let's go in and let's say we can, you know, delete all those notes, the notes that we're not using, because we're just going to be simple. Let's zoom in, delete the notes here. This is just really ridiculous. Going crazy. All right, so now the notes are big, right, go out. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I will select all of those and I will try and make a simple chord progression. Once again, this is not like rocket science, this stuff, you know what I mean? So I'll copy it, that means that it's over there, I'll nudge it, so it's there. Now I'm going to transpose it. I will go 3 notes up. 1, 2, 3, 2. So now, if I'm going to go out and I'll copy the length of the pattern to 8 beats, now it's going to play that progression. It plays. Filter it down again. And now the fun part is also when you go into the grid, and I will open it up. Those low notes that you see here, that A that's playing this, let's stop it. This note, so out of the chord, out of this note, the bottom note now, let's open up the filter so you can hear it a little better. Bam, bam, bam. This is your root note, so this can also be your bass line. So if I'll go to a different synthesizer, let's say we would like to go to the Model D. Let's find where you are. Model D, here you are. Are you playing? Yes, you are. Let's take some delay off, because it's going through my octatrack, and in the octatrack, as you can hear, there's a lot of delay. So I will go here, yeah, it's on 75. That's just, you know, so now it's dry. So let's play what I have. Start from the beginning, play it from here. Filter it down again. All right, now the Model D. And you can hear that it starts to become very rich. Now, what I would like to do though is, instead of going up to the C note from A, I'll go to the bottom C. So what you get is that the one chord is going up, and then now my root note is going down, so it becomes a little bit more dramatic. Let's open up a little bit more of a kick out. All right, let's add that bass line. Of course, as you can hear, I did not check out what was already playing there. Okay. I'll go out, and what I'll do is do the same thing. I'll go to 8 bars. So now when I go in, similar routine, play it here. 1, 2, 3, bam, bam, bam. And now I can sound design this as well. Open it up a little bit. I will enter the 909. Nice one. Lengthen those notes here. now I've got a triplet on my delay, so that if I open up the filter like so, wow, 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 wow. Add the 99. Shorten the notes again. Ah, nice. And this is what I like, you know, I want to keep it simple. Very simple actually. I can add a TB03 if I wanted to. I'm not even sure what's programmed here, so let's see. Maybe I can find a note and pitch it in. Let's go to, put this in play mode because it was in write mode. Let's see, I'm in bank A, go to bank B. Bank B, maybe. Wait, let's see. Nice, boom. Yeah, there we go. Put a little bit of delay on there as well. Yep, nice. Open up a filter on the Model D. Different pattern on the 99. And this is how I just basically set it up. Now let's see if we, before I get carried away. Now this is a simple sort of like thing. I've got 2 chords now. I can also go up to 4 chords as well. I'll turn off the Model D here, and let's see if I can go into my my Juno, which is over here. I will now copy all the notes that I have right here, and you know, this is just random stuff, you know. I mean, I know that, you know, once you've got your just keep them there, you know. You select the ones that you've just altered to go to a different chord structure. Now you go in, you know, copy, bam, on the MPC, nudge it, because I need to go there. Then let's go down. So I'll go to transpose, and then I'll go to that was on mine. Yeah, there you go. So it's on the same note that I had before. Now the let's go one down, maybe, and copy it again, and see where we're at. Same thing, nudge it to the thing, and then go maybe 4 up, maybe transpose 1, 2, 3. Oh, go 3 up again. Now let's see what we have. This is off. I will have to alter the length of the pattern to 16 because it's double the notes. So now we have this. Nice, I like that progression. Mind you, of course, with this old school synthesizer, whenever I hit play, it's resetting the filter. So what I have and what is going to happen in this setup is I've got this nice filter by Erica Synths that I'm going to run this synth through, so I can be a little bit more on the fly with the filter, constantly going in and the brilliance, you know. So if I'll play it again. Nice sound though, I tell you. Talking about techno sounds, this is Aspen Crafts sound bank. Ah, there you go. So my Akai thought to just go somewhere else. No, stay there. So this is my pattern. Now, these sounds are Aspen Craft's sound bank, because it works on the Alpha Juno too, that the A bank or the preset bank is just stuff that's in there, you know. But the memory bank is where we are right now. And in that memory bank we can just like select the different sounds, obviously. Old school brass, play something different. Different sound. Nice. Shorten the notes. Yeah, nice. I like it. I will transpose it, which I can do from the Akai as well. Go 12 notes up. Now, what we still haven't done, filter this down. Nice. Sweet. Now, I've only altered the first two notes on the bass line, so if I'm going to add the Model D underneath, let's add a 3BO3, I like it. I'm using this as a group, boom, 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 boom. Just as an accent. Yep, nice. Shorten the notes. Okay, I'll go to my Model D. And I know that I need to play extra notes now because that's the same thing here. So what I'll do is I'll go out, play it. I need to add some more notes to it. Okay, record. Same thing, go out of there, put this thing on 16. There you go. Now it's a bit dry, you know, it's cool, but in the grand scheme of things, we would like stuff to be a little bit more spacey. Now I'm not going to add a lot of reverb, but I need to add a little bit of reverb. So I'll go to my octave track. That's delay. I'll double click the second of the two effect slots. And I will just see, where are we? Yeah, I'll go for the dark verb because I think that's one of the nicest ones. As you can hear, that's exaggerated so you hear it. This is the timing. So get a cool sort of like in between. Put the timing around say 33 or 29, 30, and the mix around 19 as well, 19, 20. Add the synth. Nice. Ready for the 99? We need a little bit of ride cymbals here, I think. Build it in break, because I was too late. Yeah. All right, I'm liking that. Now when it comes to, stop yourself. When it comes to those chords, you can even fatten them up more if you would like to. But the thing is, I've found that if I'm going to add more stuff to it, that's my Model D, add more notes to it, what you will see, it starts to dominate the sound sometimes a little bit. It depends on what kind of synthesizer you're using. This is now a synth that I've got like presets stuck in. It's a cool synth with sounds, it packs a punch already. But if you're designing sounds, like for instance those, so what I've basically done, I just got this chord and I'll just moved it over there. So my hand is now playing this, and so if you don't know how to play or you just want to play something, just try it with this. This is the simplest of ways. I'll do future videos on different chord progressions, because this now is a bit more of a, yeah, I think old school sort of like techno vibe where the drums do more than the melodies basically. So when you look at Detroit techno, for instance, you have that like a bass line that just plays different notes underneath those chords, you know. Yeah, maybe I can do that. Let's see if I can go in a mini tower. Let's say I'll shorten him. Let's see. Where are you? No, I'm not in the mini tower. I need to go Model D. There you go. So I'll speed this up, by the way, so you don't have to look at me noodle around for ages. What is playing? Now, the thing also, this is also I would like to tell you, there's also a trick where, you know, there's different flavors on where the notes start. Now, everything starts on the one. Pa, 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 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. But you can also delay the notes a little bit more so that they play on a different note. What I'm going to do with this bass line is I'm going to start on the second of the measure within the bar. So instead of the pa, 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 let's play now. Let's go in. I'll just go in and go 4 beats, so you'll hear what it is that I'm going to do. So now, first I'm going to delete that first note. That first note needs to go. So, boom, and then now I want the second note to just go start and play on a different beat. That's one. The third note needs to start on the first measure. Boo, do, do, and then I'll space it up a little bit. This goes here. Yeah. Okay, now what I'm going to do is add something. Boo, do, 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 do. So I'm going to play different notes in the chords that I have. So the chords that we had over here, those notes, and I'm not playing. Now I'm going to play different notes with the Model D, but they're all going to be this one, this one, or this one, or that one. Yeah? So it should fit. So the first one plays that, then this. Where are you? Transpose. Now, there you go. And a similar routine basically is that if I'm now going to transpose it to play the same progressions as we have programmed, it should work, technically. Technically, I say that very sparsely, let's say. Now, what I'm going to do first is select all the notes here, copy them, they're here. So, and then it was like down. Let's copy them first. Copy, boom, and copy. Let's see if I did it, if I didn't screw it up. Oh, hang on. Nice. Okay, well, okay, that could work. Let's play it. There you go. This I need to nudge you to the correct spot. Alright, cool. Now I've got my bass line to play different stuff underneath these chords. Now what I'm going to do is lower those filters again. There you go. Nice. Okay, 909. Nice. Sound off. Take the kick out. 1, 2, 3 with the T, T-O-3 like so. And instantly you got your groove again. And get your chords to go. Play a little bit dummy. Johan Boyzot is my patron for this week, which you can find on patreon.com/analogkitchen. The kick that I'm using mostly, I have stock it on Patreon as well, so if you enlist, you will get that kick for free. As well as pointing out that the sample packs are live. I will link a link up here where you can find like the 3 packs that I've got online right now. It's the FX and drones, it's the sample and hold catalyst pack, and it's the percussive helpers pack. Those 3 packs should and would set you up to get cracking at getting some cool samples in your setup if you're not using any drum computers or anything, or just to accompany the stuff that you have. I'm also building a mixer. This is something that I talk about weekly. It's really cool. I'm very, very happy. It's looking absolutely sexy because I do feel, I firmly believe that there's a gap in between what is a mixer for a DJ, what is a mixer for a studio or a studio producer, and there's nothing in the middle. There's nothing performance-wise, sound-wise that I do think. So I think I can cross that bridge a little bit. So we're developing that. That's what we're actually doing. I've designed the faceplate. We're actually going to look at sorting out the parts that we're ordering right now, and then it's just like getting it on the PCB, trying to get everything to fit, test it, and then so it's early days there, but it's absolutely an amazing ride, journey, and you're making that possible if you enlist on Patreon. Now, there's 3 tiers that you can actually enlist yourself in. You won't be breaking the bank. Basically what it is like, I've got Patreon also connected to Discord, so we've got like a group of people talking about all different problems that we have, how to set it up, how to DIY stuff, how to modular stuff. It's just completely everything that's to do with Dollars production, well, production in general with synthesizers, let me put it that way. You will find it there. So if you think you've got more questions than answers, which is always a bad thing, go and check that out. Once more, it's Analog Kitchen, so it's patreon.com/analogkitchen. That's what it is. The memberships are live on my YouTube page, so you can actually just become a member. Now there's 4 tiers. There's 4 tiers that I have on my YouTube channel, which means like you can just like get discount on merchandising. You can actually participate in the videos if that is something that you want. If you have a question or you just like, you know, send it over. We'll just edit it into the video and let's see if we can get the community to go and grow, and it'll be cool. It'll be a cool thing. So that's the memberships on this channel. Now, when I started this YouTube channel, I never expected it to just like grow the way it did, and it's really cool. In the beginning, you just like throw those videos out there, you talk about stuff that you like, and then lo and behold, the world is not that big of a place. There's more people that actually do what you do, and yeah, so we're building this community, which is absolutely amazing. So if you want to just like be a little bit more on the forefront of what's happening, or you want to just know about stuff way ahead of things, you get discount on my sample packs, discount on merchandising, on hoodies and everything. Become a member on the Analog Kitchen YouTube page. If not, if you want to just like keep it synth related, yeah, you can also hook up on patreon.com/Analog Kitchen. Hey, I guess that is that. Yeah, sample packs you can find on the analogkitchen.selfie store. I will link everything down in the info below, as well as the music. You can find it on Bandcamp. I guess that's that. Now, if not anything else, I will see you next week on another video.